I haven't painted a car in gray for a while, so I figured why not do a badass station wagon in a badass color. So here we go. Just like any other color, I'm going first on those hard to reach, easy to forget spots, and then just doing a light coat over the entire body, just making sure it's nice and even and not too thick. After the application of the first coat, I just set the airbrush aside with the paint still in it, let it dry for a good 5 minutes to flash off, then add a second coat, just the same like the first, nice and light. Try to get it as even as possible to avoid the tiger striping, and then just go over it all over again. So after the second coat, the body was pretty much covered, but just to be sure and extra careful to avoid these tiger stripes that could happen with the clear coat I'm going to be using, I'll go over it a third time. Again, just a nice light coat, making it even and looking good. So after applying the third coat, I let it dry for about 60 minutes, applied some small hemi decals on the sides, then just moved on to clear coating it. I took out my tack cloth, getting any of the dust that might be stuck on the body off, just going over it thoroughly, checking over and over again that I didn't miss anything, and then I just took out the airbrush and blew off any of the remaining dust with the air pressure from the airbrush. So I've mentioned a couple of times that you should be careful about the tiger striping, and the reason why is because I'm using a matte clear coat. This basically works the same as a gloss clear coat, just apply one light coat, let it dry for 5 minutes and apply a second, maybe even a third coat just to even it out. Now these flat clear coats are a bit more prone to the tiger striping than any of the gloss clears will. The gloss clear coat just usually gets hit out and you don't see a thing, but for these flat clear coats they need to be pretty much perfect, otherwise everything will show. Now all the dust was removed. I just applied a light coat to those easy to reach or hard to reach, easy to forget spots, then just moved on to the rest of the body, adding a light coat, letting it dry for about 5 minutes. And the easy thing with these matte clear coats is that they go flat or dull, and you pretty much know when you can move on to the second coat. So the second coat is applied a bit heavier, making it look extremely nice, and it's glossy as well. Just be sure that it's smooth, let it dry again, and then you're set. Or you need to apply a third coat, just going the same way, let it dry 5 minutes and apply it again.